So inside your carrying case, you have the unit itself. Has 4 light indicators telling you approximately how much charge is left. On the other side, you have your jumper cables and 2 cords to charge the battery pack. These are USB chargers, so you have a micro USB and a Type-C unit. So these can go into your laptop or directly into the wall if there's a USB receptacle. If there isn't, then you can use the included adapter to plug it into a regular outlet. So this can be charged in 2 different ways with either the USB or using a regular receptacle. On the unit itself, it has a dust cover, so that will help prevent dust from entering the unit, as well as also help prevent water from entering the unit should it be susceptible to rain or dropping it in water or anything like that. You have your 2 USB ports to run USB devices or to charge anything that is USB, like your phone. It'll also run your USB lights, fans, or anything else that runs off of USB power. You have your port there for the jump starter, and then these 2 ports here are for charging the unit itself. A couple of more things about this battery pack. It has a built-in LED flashlight. If you press and hold the red button, the flashlight will illuminate. Press it a second time, it'll blink. A third time, it'll strobe. 4th time, it'll turn it off. This has a 1000 amp starting current as a power pack, so it will jump a 9-liter gas engine or a 8-liter diesel engine. For the jumper cables, it has a built-in safety feature, so once it's hooked up, if you accidentally cross your wires, it will not burn out your battery pack or harm your engine. It has a built-in light indicator to tell you that it is properly hooked up. If that is not blinking the correct color, the included user manual will tell you what steps to take. If it is blinking red and green, then the vehicle is ready to be jumped, and then you need to jump it within 30 seconds. If it does not jump and have a couple of failed attempts for whatever reason, there is a force start button on the back. You depress that force start button, and within 30 seconds, try starting the vehicle. However, when that force start button is depressed, make sure that you do not cross your lines, or that could damage the battery pack or your battery in your vehicle. So just a couple of more features that are included with the TrekPow 2500. So now that I've shown you the features, I'll show you how to jumpstart your vehicle with this power pack. Before jumping your vehicle, make sure that 3 of the 4 light indicators are at least lit. If not, you'll need to charge the battery pack. If it's at 50% or below, you could end up damaging the battery pack if you try to jump the vehicle. If everything looks okay, go ahead and access your ports. Take your jumper cable and connect it to the battery pack. You'll see that the red and green light are flashing. Take your positive and connect it to the positive, red on red, black on black, and you should be ready to go. You'll get a red and green flashing light. Start your vehicle within 30 seconds. Once the vehicle is started, then you can come out and detach the jumper cables and let the engine run to charge your battery. If for whatever reason it does not charge, then refer to your user manual. It'll point out everything to do with the different colors of flashing lights or solid lights, and also other steps to take, including when to use the force start feature if you need to refer to that. I'm not going to attempt to jump this particular vehicle. 1, it's a 4.0 liter, and I want to use a larger engine. And 2, this battery is already in good condition. So I'm going to show you a clip of attempting to jump a 4.8 liter engine, which is a V8. And instead of hooking it to the battery, I am going to take the positive lead and hook it directly to the red terminal without it being attached to the battery. So I'll show you how many times I'm able to jump that 4.8 liter off of this power pack without battery assist to prove just how strong and how much power this pack has. After 2 quick starts, it can't see it on camera, but it still shows full charge, and the power pack is cooled to the touch, and so are the lines. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes to cool down a little bit, even though it doesn't feel warm, and then try it again. and everything is still really cool to the touch. So I've already done 6, so we'll keep going, and it still shows a full charge. And number 10. The battery pack is still really cool. The wires are still only barely warm. So that was 10 starts, and I don't know if you can see it or not on here, but it's still showing a full charge. Number 13 and 14, and then I'm going to end the test. So after 14 starts without the battery, just direct, it's down to 3 lights. So there's still plenty of power left in this thing, not too bad for a 2500 amp, 1000 starting amp battery pack. Now that I've shown how much power this actually has to jump a vehicle, I want to point out the features that I like about this unit. The dust cover is a great feature. It'll prevent debris from getting inside your ports, as well as water should this get caught out in the rain or even dropped in a puddle. It will prevent dust, like I said, from getting inside, which the other day I ran into that situation with another unit. I used this to charge my phone while I was working with power tools, threw it in a bucket full of dust, and now there's dust all over the unit. I'm going to need to blow out the ports in order to make sure that there's nothing in there. With the TrekPow 2500, I don't have to worry about that. I do also like the amount of power that this thing has. I run 2 string lights inside my vehicle when I'm traveling. One is 50 bulbs and the other is 100. This will power those strings anywhere from 8 to 15 hours on one charge. I also run 4 USB gaming fans in my windows to prevent condensation from building up inside. This will run 4 of those USB gaming fans for 15 hours. So that is a nice feature to have, and something that I don't have to worry about regarding charging all the time when I'm worried about having power inside.